Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into some seriously breathtaking stuff today. We are looking at the absolute most stunning, globally trending nature views. I'm talking about those jaw-dropping scenes from all over the world that just completely stop you in your tracks. From magical lights up in the sky to some of the oldest rock formations on the planet, we're going to break down exactly why these natural wonders literally captivate all of us. So I gotta ask you, what actually makes a surreal landscape go viral? Think about it. Our feeds are just absolutely flooded with images all day long, right? Yet somehow, certain views, whether it's the sheer towering scale of massive mountains or the crazy magic of glowing skies, they manage to cut right through all that noise. They hit us with this universal sense of awe. It's like they trigger something totally primal that makes us go, wow, I have to share this. It's definitely not just about a pretty picture. It's about landscapes that make us feel something really profound. Okay, let's dive into this. Part 1, The Celestial Marvel, Exploring the Northern Lights. We are, of course, talking about the Aurora Borealis, or as most of us know it, the Northern Lights. Now, the absolute key thing to understand here is the geography. You can't just walk out onto your porch to see this stuff. Because these lights are actually caused by solar particles getting pulled toward the Earth's magnetic poles, they are highly, highly specific to the remote freezing reaches of the Arctic Circle. Honestly, that remote location, it just adds this huge element of exclusivity and wonder to the whole experience. Just imagine this sensory experience, dancing ribbons of vibrant green, purple, and pink lights. This isn't just some static painting. It moves, it shifts, it literally dances right across the atmosphere. And those crazy vibrant colors, that is actually the solar winds slamming into different gases up in our atmosphere. Oxygen gives us the greens and reds, while nitrogen creates those insane pinks and purples. It is literally a fleeting, viral moment handed to us by nature, just burning so incredibly bright against that pitch black Arctic sky. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is where people are actually going to see this in person. The data shows a super specific cluster of remote European destinations that are completely trending right now. Consider this your insider travel tip. If you want to chase these dancing ribbons, you're heading to Lapland, which stretches across Finland and Sweden. You're going to the incredible coastal city of Tromsø over in Norway, or you're checking out the historic Thingvellir National Park in Iceland. These are basically the ultimate hotspots for celestial viewing. And this brilliantly illustrates a super fascinating contrast in what actually captures our attention. It acts almost like a pendulum, swinging us all the way from that ephemeral, untouchable sky, right down to the incredibly permanent, solid, ancient Earth beneath our feet. We're literally going from the highest heights of fleeting light down to the deep, massive, grounded reality of solid rock. Which brings us to part 2, millions of years in rock, the Grand Canyon. Millions. I really want you to just pause and think about that word for a second. Millions of years of geological history. We are not talking about a quick light show that vanishes in seconds anymore. The Colorado River literally spent 5 to 6 million years carving out this landscape. It exposed nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history, permanently etched right into the stone. It's a complete testament to this massive, almost mind-boggling scale of deep time. We are talking about a massive, layered band of colorful red rock. It is so physically imposing and totally static, yet it's honestly every bit as visually arresting as the auroras up north. Those stunning reds and oranges, they come from the sheer weight of time and oxidizing iron. It creates these absolutely breathtaking layers that literally tell a story way, way older than humanity itself. And where exactly is this trending? Right here in Arizona, USA. It is the perfect example of awe-inspiring beauty located right in the United States. Unlike that freezing, remote tundra of the Arctic, this is a spot that brings in nearly 5 million visitors every single year. But it still has that exact same viral, magnetic pull on our collective imagination. Okay, here is an exclusive, actionable takeaway straight from the data for your own travel bucket list. If you are going to visit this hotspot, the absolute best way to do it is at sunrise, specifically from Mather Point. Seriously, write that down. Watching that very first morning light hit the canyon creates these incredibly deep, dramatic shadows. It totally maximizes the aesthetic impact of those colorful red rocks the second the sun peaks over the horizon. It's a real game changer. Let's move to and see how this builds into part 3. Accessible and remote beauty, finding your wonder. So, the crucial point is this. These globally trending vistas, they offer us this absolutely incredible mix of experiences. On one hand, you've got remote beauty, like the Arctic Circle auroras, where you literally have to chase down the cold, dark, distant corners of the globe. But then on the other hand, you have highly accessible beauty, like Arizona's Grand Canyon, a total geological masterpiece that you can practically drive right up to. Both of them go completely viral online. Both of them leave us entirely speechless. Nature doesn't just give us one flavor of awe, it serves up the whole shebang, from the remote heavens all the way to the accessible earth. Which leaves us with a final thought for today's explainer. Whether you are the kind of explorer who wants to seek out remote celestial lights dancing over the frozen north, or you're the type who prefers standing right on the edge of accessible, ancient red rock bathed in an Arizona sunrise, where will you find your wonder? Seriously, the world is absolutely packed with these breathtaking vistas, just waiting for you to see them. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you in